I mean, Vashi usually the mainstay, but there's nights where she's not always engaged or like locked in, or gets humbled a bit, and other players step up.
Mid-America out of the timeout. It's Irvin out to Oliver in the corner. Back it comes to Irvin. Her pass on the inside to Ralston. It was tipped, but Ralston got it anyway and was able to put it up on the opposite end for the bucket.
Statesman almost forced another turnover right there. Vashi getting a hand on that pass.
Here's Santee in the corner to Wabarocha along the baseline. Vashti goes right at Irvin. Misses. Gets her own rebound, though, and finishes on the other side.
You just can't say enough about Vashti Wabarocha and what she has done all season and throughout her Statesman career. The strength, the athleticism, the instincts, everything.
Here's Irvin, and she traveled. Irvin thought about driving, instead tried to pass it. By that time, she had taken a couple of steps and turns it over. Mackenzie Peasley checks in as Shemaya Oliver will get a breather. 53-44 is our score. 4:20 to play here in the third quarter. Pennington. Now Peasley. Over to Pennington. Wabarocha flashes out to set a screen. Here's Pennington driving baseline, missing. Got her own rebound, though, and will draw a foul.
Great job by Pennington sticking to it, getting her own rebound, and then being patient, letting the defender to go over the top and forcing the foul.
That foul is on Jovovich. That's her first. And Pennington's at the line for a couple.
Pennington, the best free throw shooter on this Statesman team, 88% on the year.
First one is no good.
Of course, just as I say that, one rims out.
Brooklyn Wagler checks back in as Jaden Oliver will get a breather. Pennington misses the pair. So William Penn unable to push the lead into double digits. And it remains at 9. Here's Figueroa. Lets it fly from left wing. Overshot it. And it's out of bounds to William Penn.
And really, Figueroa has not been the same player we saw in those first few minutes, nailing a couple threes. And she's struggled at 1-3, but she's kind of struggled from the field a bit since the first quarter.
Here's a foul on the inside as both Ralston and Wabarocha hit the floor. And that foul is going to be called on Anna Ralston for the hold. Second on Ralston, 6th team foul. And Wabarocha is back at the free throw line. Vashti's first free throw is good.
Vashti all of a sudden up to 18 points in this one. The game leader.
Whitney Mois checks back in as Ralston takes a seat. Second one from Vashti is right through. 55-44, largest lead of the afternoon. For William Penn, it's 11. Here's Gooch with it to Mois at the top of the key. And here's a bad pass poked away by Peasley. It'll stay with Mid-America, though.
Statesman is doing a real good job, not making anything easy for this Mid-America team.
Autumn Voigt's going to check in, and Vashti will get a breather.
Much needed breather for Vashti.
Voigt with a solid few minutes in that second quarter for William Penn. Here's Figueroa. Bad pass. Peasley off the defense with the steal. Here's Pennington. As Figueroa made a bad pass. And Peasley, who had dropped off of her defender, was there for the takeaway. 8 on the shot clock for Pennington. Pennington behind the back, pulls up from the free throw line, off the mark, and Waugh gets the rebound. Back comes Figueroa for the Pioneers. Figueroa driving and will go to the line as Pennington got her on the shot. And Figueroa will go to the line for a couple. Second free throw, or first one for Figueroa, is good.
Figueroa's first free throw attempt of the night. She comes into this one 70% on the season from the charity stripe.
Second foul on Pennington. She'll get a breather as Taylor will come in. Second free throw from Figueroa is good. 55-46. The lead is 9. Here's Taylor with it for William Penn. That pass poked away by Figueroa, but Santee able to control it out near the middle logo. Here's Ilatello, nearly losing her balance, gathers it. Her shot, though, too strong. And Gooch out of there with it for Mid-America. Gooch on the attack, runs right over Jenna Santee, and that's an offensive foul. Coach Lewis saying that Santee was inside the restricted area, but to no avail as Gooch ran over Jenna Santee. Her and Autumn Voigt both hit the floor hard.
And this is just some of the little things we've seen from the Statesmen all year that help win them games, forcing turnovers like that.
That's the third foul on Gooch. Here's Niaja Taylor with it. On the right wing, picks up her dribble, gives way to Peasley. Here's Ilatello on the left side. Now Voigt. She'll put it on the floor, drive right at Moi. Has her shot blocked. It's out of bounds. It'll be William Penn basketball. 4 on the shot clock.
Moi, speaking of blocked shots, 75 of them on the season so far.
Taylor to Ilatello. Ilatello lets it fly. It hits!
How about Ilatello with a nice little step back three right there? Gets this Statesman crowd on their feet.
Used the step back to create space from Jaden Oliver and drained it. Now here's a steal by Autumn Voigt on the defensive end. Boy, this place feels like it's ready to explode if Penn can get a bucket here.
And you got to think you might see another timeout if the Statesmen are able to execute here.
Here's Santee with it left wing. She'll drive. Nice feed to Voigt, who's cutting inside with an and one. A little two-man game there between Santee and Voigt. As Santee had it at the elbow, and Voigt cut baseline back door, and Santee's pass led her right to the basket, and Voigt laid it in. That foul is on Jovovich. That's her second.
What a beautiful pass by Jenna Santee.
The free throw from Voigt rattles out, and the lead is 14 at 60-46, a minute 15 to play in the third quarter. Here's Wagler. Now Oliver. Oliver, inside it comes to Ralston, and Ralston is bumped and a foul is called. Peasley was there, but the actual foul is going to be called on. The officials put up a 2 and a 1, and now he comes over and changes it. It's 2-4. It is on Peasley. That's who I thought. Ralston's first free throw is good.
Ralston, the 79% free throw shooter, one of the better percentages on this Mid-America team.
Second one right through. Final minute of the quarter. 60-48. Here's Taylor into the front court against Figueroa. Driving all the way inside and has her shot blocked away by Ralston. Back comes Figueroa for Mid-America. Behind the back, but a steal by Ilatello. Figueroa tried to go behind the back to Oliver, and Ilatello was there for the steal. Here's Taylor, and Taylor lost it. lost control of the dribble and is called for the travel. And that's unfortunate because they had Peasley wide open on the left wing. Gooch back in, replacing Figueroa. 11-second difference between shot clock and game clock here. Here's Gooch in the corner. Left open. Misfires, though. And Ilatello with a rebound. And William Penn can hold for the final shot, as there's about a second difference between shot clock and game clock here. Taylor with it out top. Guarded closely by Figueroa. Taylor loses her footing. Gets it to Voigt, though. Here's Voigt to drive and a kick. Peasley with 10. Didn't let it fly as they want to run clock.